and make it fit for thyself in the field, after which build thine house. Prepare thy work with heart. That speaks of vision. Prepare thy work without anything. So all you need, to transform what's called dreams into reality is vision. Prepare thy work with heart. So what that means is that set up come up with an agenda for your life and tell yourself, these are the things I want to do with my life. Prepare your work with heart and make it fit for thyself in the field. Scripture says, after which build thine house. So let's just look at the importance of vision. What are the importance of vision? The first is that vision makes you resourceful. Vision makes you resourceful. Vision makes you resourceful. The truth is this, that a lot of people mistake resourcefulness for resources. A lot of people mistake resourcefulness, being resourceful, they mistake it for resources. So if you ask some people, why are you where you are? Why, are things the way they are? They'll tell you it's because I don't have money. If I have money like this, things will go like this. There was a guy who, one of our mentors, he was talking to us about. Okay? The guy said, see, if I can just have more money, but certain amounts. He said, what I will do? My mentor said, you will never have it. May you never have such kind of money. He said, because the little you don't even have, we know the nuisance value you are depositing in society today. Okay? Say, if you have more than what, you have right now, he said, you are going to increase your nuisance value. He said, society will be stressed because of you. Why? Because it's not resourceful. There was a guy, we grew up in same neighborhoods many years ago, all right? So somehow, whenever I go to do something within that neighborhood now, you see the guy is I think he's more or less like one of the street ushers right now. You see him come to you every time. He must always come to Para or to beg money. Every time. Every time he sees you, the next thing is, yes, we grew up together, so they know you when you're coming up and all of that. So every time he sees you, like there's a way he sizes you, and he just comes to beg money. So one of the days, I saw him from a distance. Okay, somehow I used to give him, but at the point, like, I'm not empowering this guy, so as in I'm not helping him. Because what does he do with the money is to smoke and to drink and to do some crazy stuff. All right? So one of the days I saw him before he saw me, and there's no way I could dodge him. So I just walked to him. From a distance, I started asking him to give me money. I was not the one begging him. I beg guy. I say, I needed to avoid this trouble. Now, the point I'm trying to raise is this. After a while, I met his brother, his elder brother, and we were talking about him. I said, why is this guy like this? Stuff like that. He said, don't mind him. I said, every time he sees me, he always begs money and probably others. He said, don't mind him. He said, do you know that guy has had assets? Like he has had over 18 million naira before that is squandered on cocaine, hard drugs. So that guy has seen money before. But what did he do? He squandered it. Why? Because he's not resourceful. The truth is that it's not more money you need. What you need is vision. Because vision makes you resourceful. And that's why I like the word of Anthony Robbins. He said it is not resources that makes you. Okay? Or rather, it's not having more resources that makes you. It is being resourceful. That's actually what makes the difference. And that's what vision can do. Vision makes you resourceful. So there's no two way about it. There was a time I was in a church. I went to minister there. I was not the minister. I was like a panelist in what's called the talk show. And the preacher, okay, the main speaker, who happens to be a prophet. I respect prophets. Don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. I respect prophets. Right? I respect their office and all of that. Most of the ones who I know are called, who have the office of a prophet. So probably the guy, maybe the way he saw me, the way I was positioned, how I comported myself, when he started preaching and all of that, the next thing came to me is he held my hand. I was like, I see greatness in you and all of that. In my mind, like, see, you see greatness in me, you are still not making sense. All right? I see greatness in you. I see this, I see that. We were just talking, I was just looking at him. I didn't feel cajoled, nothing. Because what you are telling me right now about myself, I know. Every one of us, we are born great. Every one of us, we are created great. To be very realistic. Okay? Jesus is not doing any other work. Or God is not doing any other work again. He's resting. Right? Because he owns the heaven. He has given you the health. The truth is this. Whatever decision or whatever you do out of your life will determine whether you will be truly great or not. Because the seed of greatness has been deposited on our inside. But nothing great happens. Not to an individual, not to any nation, not to any organization without vision. That's exactly what I'm. So what makes the difference? The game changer is vision. Everyone who is doing something significant in life today, whether as a nation or individual, is because such person has a vision. Anyone who is not doing well, like he's just living life, rigmaroling and all that, is because he has no vision. So for the fact, okay, you have not achieved the things you are trying to achieve, doesn't mean that you do not have a vision. You know that you are a work in progress. Is somebody get what I'm saying? Yeah. So for the fact that people are coming to say, or prophecies are coming to you to say, oh, you are great and all that, it's nothing new. But the question is, how are you going to actualize that? That is what the kind of information that is needed, for your advancement. So vision makes you resourceful. The second is that vision brings you resources. Vision brings you resources. Vision brings you resources. Okay? The truth is this, like a lot of students who are in school today, it's easier for them to come ask you for money because they have a vision that actually chases, like they have a project at hand. They come asking for cash and all of that to support that particular cause, and it's easier for you to give them. But after they are done with school and they have no project that is tied to their life, if they come to you for money, it's difficult for you to just give anybody money. Is somebody get what I'm saying? It's difficult for you to just give somebody money without anything that is tying that cash to. So vision brings you resources. The reason a lot of people aren't saying, the truth is this. A lot of people lack today, not because the universe does not have everything in abundance, to give them, but it's because they are not tying whatever they are looking for to a vision. It brings you resources.